there. All right. And damn it, we're live. So, gotta get my gloves. I just had to slug some water because I was freaking thirsty. But, live chat. There we go. Uh, Holy burp, hello. All right. Let's see. Maybe I'll make the tripod a little bit taller. So let's do this. Uno, dos, tres. There you go. Boom. Boom. We Gucci. We Gucci. All right, so all right, got that set up. Get that there. So I'll set that down. I got the stadium, some film, and I got some videos to actually upload. I got a few I gotta upload. So excuse me, miss. Doggo going after the kitty. Going rogue or some shit. Alright, where's the phone? Got it. Yo, we got 5 people up in here. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Got, I think I saw No Not You. Sup, dude? Yep, Tom. We up in here. I appreciate it, man. Obviously, you guys don't have to donate. If you do, it's much appreciated. It goes towards helping things with the channel and such. But, yeah. You guys just even tuning in and watching. I really appreciate it big time. Mr. Pink was good. It's the boy Kimbo 311. Alright. I had this set up and then it's like, nah, not gonna work. Come on. Stop it. Let me watch the episode. I just want to see a new Beyblade episode, damn it. I'm excited. Hey. Excuse me. Thought I was going rogue. You don't go rogue now when I started the episode. No. Anime Wave is not English sub. That one's be English sub. That way I understand everything that's going on. But, let's see. Come on. You can do it! Oh, man. Just taking a little bit to load. It's all good. It happens. It happens. All right, uno más. Actually, let me get out the Wi-Fi. Try this one more time. Uno más. Come on. Some agua. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not anymore. We were experiencing technical difficulties. I think we might be okay now. I think I can. Yep, here we go. All right, we got it. Of course, gotta see the intro. I'll skip that just because we'd be here. Well, not that long, but just seeing it enough, you know. Oh shit. All right. Here we go. Gigatani getting his ass whipped by Bahamut Blitz. The debut, man. You know damn well this thing ain't losing easy. It literally just spread its wings and it's like, bye. Freaking Thanos, the Orochi cluster. And one's not even showing up. It's literally some Free De La Hoya shit with him. It's like Free mixed with Reggie. It's crazy. Orochi Cluster lost. He holds up Bahamut Blitz. We've expanded the possibilities of a custom line. Custom line. Expanded blade. Oh. Here, use this. Gives Gigatani Bahamut Blitz. I want you to use Bahamut Blitz to defeat Chrome Ryugu. Oh. As long as I have this bay. Smug smile. Yo, the music, that's the Common Y music. I love that they still use that. And he is Common Y, he's under the alias. Ooh, a shit ton of Underpros showed up. There's like 8 of them in the Infinity Stadium. Let's see. Oh, do all of them have a Orochi Cluster? We starting off this way. Okay. I'm pretty sure they all had a Orochi Cluster. Let me see. Yeah, they all are holding it. Is Chrome about to body a bunch of Orochi Cluster? I mean, it's Chrome. You know, or Common Y, if you will, you know. But it is Chrome. You know damn well. He's one of the top. Intertwining intentions. Man smoked them all. One standing. No, not anymore. He's not. Bursted all of them. He took the mask off. It's Bite. You really beat him good, eh? And here I was, just about to send you off to X City to wreak havoc. How unfortunate. Now they've been beaten useless. Meteor Dragoon. I can draw out the full extent of its capabilities now. I have no need for this place anymore. Don't tell me you're trying to leave the Underpro world. I mean, it's true you've been doing well here. But you think you can just say goodbye just because you don't need it anymore? Isn't that a little arrogant on your part? The underworld has rules, you know. If you want to take me down, then I'll fight back. Bite's holding... Yeah, Baito's holding a Orochi Cluster. Yo, it's getting intense. Ooh, the dragon. He's just smiling. Nah, I won't. I'm not the one you're always thinking about anyway. It's always that one person. X. He threw them to... Damn! He threw the mask. Ooh, scary, scary. Hold on. We've been working together long enough now. I might grant you a favor if you ask. It's about X. Oh, shit. Alright. Because, okay. I know I'm positive, just obviously things with this. Make theories. Like, Zero's obviously, Gigatani's obviously connected in cahoots with Zero at this stage. That age like wine, and that Baito is a part of things as well, because Five's dialogue in a previous episode confirmed the masked man that faced Persona was Gigatani. Not only did he lose, he left a Orochi Cluster there, specifically for them to use it, knowing that they were going to use it, but this all played into Bite's plan. Baito wanted him to leave it there, and he did. That way X gets it, but then X getting it, we saw how he was even reacting to and looking at it and such. This theory, man. Season's wild. And now it's, I think Baito is going to be making some moves with this, man. We've seen the other two, but now we got to see what Bite's all about, because this is even affecting the Underpros. All right, Future Blader. You can do it, Toguro. Oh, facing over tree cluster. Strike! Viper tail! One with a spin finish. Okay. Viper tail with a spin finish. You did it! Uni! You can do this! Oh. Push through! Unicorn Sting! The attack custom for Unicorn Sting. Alright. We gotta get them UX and CX bays, both of them. Unicorn and Viper. Unicorn Sting with a spin finish. Uni! Yeah! All our fans. Punish them! Golden Rock! Hey, you out going too. Got the KO. Golem Rock with an over finish. Strong as always. Well done, Ewell. But of course, my lady. Go! Wyvern Gale! Hey! Catamar! Catamar went into! Wyvern Gale with a burst finish. Hover Wyvern, look at bringing it, come on. Haha! Is this all you futuristic pros got? Ooh. Orochi Cluster with an over finish. This guy's strong. I'll go next. Ishiyama's gonna win though. Go shoot! Go get him, Ishiyama! The higher floor pros are defeating the futuristic pros, but the other pros appear to be struggling. At this rate, the fans will lose faith. Just a little longer. Once Lady Multi and Lady Nine finish their work, making new bays. Yeah, this frame won't have any strength issues. I will run a simulation right now. Never expected X to suggest something like that. Hey, Multi. I have a once-in-a-lifetime favor to ask of you. Here we go. What is it? Was it really that unexpected? It was at first, actually. X doesn't usually have a concrete idea or desire in mind for a new bay. He was probably inspired by Orochi Cluster. She said it. He got inspired by Orochi Cluster. And it's inspiring his new bay. The only thing I could think of is Dran Strike. Yo, if they bring that in already, that means damn sure Dran Strike's coming out in April under TT. Obviously, we've seen the info and stuff for it at Toy Fair, but it's still not out. All these bays aren't. They're going to be coming out in the next few months. We're just getting Wave 7 right now, which even finding that stuff now, that's big, dude. But yeah, it's about the time for them to like putting it out. It makes sense. Yeah. So if they're showing off Dran Strike, it's got to be coming out soon. If they're showing it and it's coming out, like if they put it in the show, because this is for X, and I don't think there's any other bay for X besides this. So I'm assuming Dran Strike would be it. So if they make this, so they got it the expand system. So the CX Infinity or expand, Zero making that. But then technically with this, it would be the CX line, and it would be Multi that'll be the first to make it. But Zero got inspired. It's like Zero, he's got to know. Zero's got to know that X is getting inspired by this. And it's playing into his plan, you know. For another, oh my God. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Some of this stuff is aging like wine, and it's like I'm excited, but at the same time I'm nervous that it's aging like wine. I'm like, bro. As I said, if it's anything remotely like even the theories I've made, we're in for an insane season. And thus far, it's been insane, and it's gonna get that much crazier. This start off, and it's building now. Is this the point? It's really starting to build now. The volcano is brewing, man. Question is, when's it gonna fully explode? Yeah, a bay formed from the creative imaginations of children. Orochi cluster. Maybe X got an idea for a bay he wants to try because he was inspired by that concept. That may be, but do you really think we'll be able to craft this bay? There's definitely no precedent for this structure. If we can complete it, it'll be beyond incredible, but that was definitely Dran Strike. In some ways, this is even more difficult than implementing children's ideas. In any case, we just have to let our skills work. Yeah. Could this be a part of Zero's future predictions? That doesn't matter one bit. We'll surpass the future. Me, X, Bird, and you, Nine, Team Persona together. Can they finish my bay faster? It's gotta be Dran Strike, dude. Stop acting so self-centered. It's not that easy to make a bay. The most we can do is help is bring refreshments. If we're talking refreshments, I think red bean and cream sushi is the best. You're the one who likes that. It's X and Bird, of course. Woo! I can't wait. I want to battle the Kurosu clan already. You talk like you're not one of them, but isn't that your last name? Hmm. Yeah, but it just doesn't feel like it, I guess. Yeah, they're all obsessed with Zero Kurosu. But they really don't feel like a real family. Yeah, doesn't look like any fun. You seem like you're always having fun. Yep. X City is the best. My battle with Miss Omega was super fun too. He mentioned Omega. Couldn't believe you weren't allowed as Common X, but allowed as Exukurosu instead. Betting stars during the star battle was exhilarating too. I wonder if Tenka and the others are doing well. They brought them up. They brought them. You know damn well they can't stay out of this. Come on, man. And they got brought up with this. Ah, man. Come on. Man, a lot has happened ever since the two of us formed Team Persona. We became pros, fought Zuganic and Yggdrasil, and climbed up X Tower. And best of all, I battled Chrome. But after that, you were like an empty husk for a while. We were worried. I was? You don't remember? Well, every day's just so fun. I can't help it. Same for you, right, Bird? Oh, the shine on the mask. That's, well, yeah. Hey, don't dodge the subject. X Tower's in a dire situation. As the top team, we can't be having fun. Hmm? Uh-huh. It's Baito. Have they actually met him before? I think once. It's a camera. Zero's watching. Oh, fuck no. It's happening. Oh no. Oh. I feel like Baito's there. Is he there to set up the battle with X and Chrome? Oh man. But but one said that they don't want them facing off yet because if they do, like Chrome will be fully satisfied and possibly even quit blading. One gave Gigatani freaking Bahamut Blitz. Oh, dude. No, bro. I feel like the battle with Chrome and Gigatani's got to happen first, and then X afterwards. But oh man, okay. Well, we're halfway through. The ship's crossing, like the paths of good and evil. Wow. Hey, you're Baito. Master said you're strong, didn't he? Okay, let's battle. Let's battle right now. Hey, stop. Just hang on a sec. I'm not looking to battle you, Exekurosu. Eh? Wait. I have a message for you from Chrome Ryugu. How did you know Chrome? I've been working with him for a while now. Although he really only cares about you, you know. What did Chrome say? He said he'll be waiting at that place. When? If you want, you can go right now. Chrome's roughed it out through the underworld, so he's gotten stronger. I think you should take some time to prepare. The music, though. X. Oh, no, he got that look. Oh, no. The more X gets pushed, the more that power comes out. That the theme. You could tell he's getting serious. Like when he's serious with a battle, when he's in that zone. The only person he wasn't like that was like Mizu, and that's just because he was pissed off because he couldn't battle. But now oh man, he's tapping in. Oh, it's a true X Tower. What the hell? Why are you all here? It's 5, 3, 4, and 8. Father summoned us here. Oh, he called you too, didn't he? I can't fathom being placed on the same level as you lot. I developed the Rochi cluster and demonstrated my immense usefulness to Papa. So you don't even think of comparing you losers' selves to me. Like you can talk, you lost to Cretans below us and ran away with your tail tucked. Ha! Big talk for someone on death row. What? Okay, okay, come on, play nice. You're siblings after all. Dad, we're short on time, so I'll keep it brief. My plan is nearing its final stage. Now it's time for everyone to lend me your power. Wait, by everyone, you're lumping me in with them? What's wrong? Not happy? No. That boy Chrome Ryugu is attempting to battle X. I want you all to stop that from happening. Huh? Chrome Ryugu and X? Why do you want us to intervene with their battle? Please explain. And why should I do that? Well, whatever. A clash between Exa and Chrome may have a huge effect on our predictions for the future. Worst case, my entire plan could end up in smoke. Father's entire plan? So to avoid that, I want you all to defeat X. Aren't you all frustrated? You want to beat him, don't you? You can't let it end like this, can you? After all, you are my children, children of Zero Kurosu. I will do it, Dad. Me too. Me as well. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do my best for your sake, Papa. Such good children. I'm counting on you all. My plan hinges on your success. It doesn't really. He's just. Remember how he did the shit with 5 before? To try to push them? Like push him to make a Rochi cluster and stuff. He's doing it again. Except with all of. Oh no. I don't know if we're going to see them much after this. The thing is, my question with all this, you can see the parallels with like Metal Fight, with the Dark Nebula. All of them got basically fed to Ryuga. You know, at the end of it. You broke free and then went and joined Jing and his friends, but then he got trapped and brought back. That being a question. Do the Kurosu children still have a chance to go and turn it around? Like, not follow Zero with his shit after they realize that they've been used by him. At least like maybe two, wait, not two, maybe three, five, three, yeah, three, four, five, and eight realize it. You know, could it be that they actually go and they help them because things become so dire with Zero? Because after this, he just fully like discards them. Like this is, I think this is his last shot before the full big time discard of them. This being it, we're about at that point. Um, can they have a redemption arc? Like go over and take the side of nine and everyone else and try to help out. But by that point, Zero's going to be there with one and possibly like two, six, and seven being the part of things. Then it being like maybe a little civil war in the Kurosu clan. That would be dope if that's a little theme going further with this. Like some of the Kurosu clan members do defect over and become good, but even then, again, Zero's plans and his strength still not being enough. You know what I mean? Because we're seeing these Bladers that have even gone past them. Bladers in the original X Tower beating them. And then it would make sense if other siblings defeating them as well. You know, like 2, 6, 7 coming in, and then, you know, they become test dummies or something like that. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Reggie type stuff where this is the true number two behind one, like 2, 6, and 7. Y'all are just the beginning parts of it. And then the next phase having 1, 2, 6, and 7 as a part of it. Uh, yeah, dude. Okay, but this being it, and truth is, does it really affect it that much? It's like, is he just saying this to try to stop them from battling in general? Because I mean, they're gonna battle. They're definitely gonna battle, but I think he's trying to stop it because he still has usefulness of Chrome. Feels like Pendragon, they're all puppets in his game. You know what I mean? Like Pendragon's getting stronger. All the pros that are still really strong and hanging in there, it's all a part of his plan. But especially like Chrome's at the top. Scene is at the top. Like right below X, it's Chrome. The third would be Omega, for damn sure. Which, like I said, it's only a matter of time before Tenka and Omega come back in this, man. They can't like not be in part of this. As the battles get more intense and we're seeing the strongest cream of the crop bladers with this, they're gonna reemerge. You know what I mean? They just haven't needed to show back up. I mean, this is Zodiac we're talking about. They gotta be a part of all of this madness. They're just waiting so they can have a badass return. Um, but yeah, it's this man Zero. Even that theory of how he's using the children, they're all aging like wine, and that's the scary part about it, man. I made a whole playlist of the theories if you want to go and check them out after this stream and such. They're there, and when enough new info is out, I'll make another theory video. For now, there's no need. Just gonna let things pan out. Gave all my thoughts pretty much at this stage, but yeah, you know, if you got any questions about stuff, like feel free to ask afterwards. But all right, here we go. So Zero's walking out, and one's looking. You put a lot of pressure on them. If I don't, they won't feel motivated enough. I need them to carry out their roles in this. All for the sake of the plan. We need to drive them into a corner, or there's no limit. This is how we'll destroy the boring present. I expect good work from you, too. 3, 2, 1, go. It's Mega Oka. Let's impact Drake. Mega Oka's helping the true. Did she defect over? Just bounced off the forehead. Bounced off the machine's forehead. Whoops! Activate fire extinguishing system. Beep. Extinguishing, extinguishing, extinguishing. Looks like AI shooter is no match for me. Oh goodness. And this little shooter was uploaded with Chrome Ryugu's data. Very impressive of you to take it down in one go. Bahamut Blitz. This is purported to be Zero Kurosa's finest creation, was strengthened by, like no other. Time for the Miss Magaoka's teaching corner. Bahamut Blitz is a custom line bay with an expanded blade. The custom line blade consists of a lock chip, an overblade, a metal blade, and an assist blade. These 4 separate blades allow for a variety of possible abilities. I want to hurry and analyze the rest of the data I got. You can do it later at your leisure. I'm not satisfied yet. A wimpy machine like that is not my equal. You said it now, Executive Director Gigatani. Oh, wait a second. You're not an executive director anymore, are you? Then how about this? And what's that contraption? I've never stopped research towards my goal of creating something greater than shooter. 4 arms to strengthen launching power. Tank treads to reduce recoil. An enlarged firing hole to further increase the Babe's launching speed. This is the world's greatest AI shooter. Call it Shooter version 2.0. No human can match its prowess. Then let's have a bout, shall we? This will prove that my launching power and Bahamut Blitz will bring despair to X City. This man's bulking up. Jeez. Then we will use Orochi Cluster. Oh boy, here we go. Ready and set. 3, 2, 1. Go. Shoot! Shot it out like a freaking... Jeez, okay. Yep, look at that speed. Faster than a human could ever go, huh? He's taking the rear. No effect. Extreme dash. What? Because ignition, man. Ooh. Takes it out. Ooh. Shooter version 2.0. No. Thing just freaking exploded. Yep. Scrap metal now. Wait, did he have a compression suit or something? He just pushes. What? Master Gigatani, I'm certain that no one in the world can match up to you anymore. Yes, that's right. It's me. Chrome left the underworld. What? You seemed quite interested, so I figured I'd let you know. Bites. Who is it? I see. I bet some bad guy, right? His Zero's Gross's predictions were completely accurate. These futuristic pros, no matter how many we beat, they just keep coming. Okay. Bite and Gigatani are in cahoots. A bit, at least. Or Bite's playing a game. Gigatani's under Zero, but like, I mean, Bite's Zero's keeping his eye on everything, but Bite, I don't know. He's the wild card out of the 3. But still, it shows they're all connected in this time. Bruh. Isn't just to fight with us. But I can't figure out what Zero Kurosu's plan is. We should just focus on beating the futuristic pros. Yeah, you're right. But what the heck is Persona doing? Why isn't the symbol of X Tower making any moves? Enough. They probably preparing somehow. Probably making a new bay. Besides, if they make a move, It will likely create huge waves. Wait, let's see. So did he lose? What? What the heck is Persona doing? Why isn't the symbol of X Tower making any move? Yeah, it bursted. Enough. They're probably preparing somehow. Probably making a new bay. Besides, if they make a move, it will likely create huge waves. That's true, which means all we can do is be patient. All we can do is be patient, endure, and keep winning. Once Persona moves, they'll probably make a move too. Chrome Ryugu, Common X, and Zero Kurosu. Yeah. Important fates are coming to fruition. And what lies beyond this future is surely there's a couple cupcakes. Bird left them some food. X is staring out the window. Yeah, it's about Zero. It's literally the story of Zero, Chrome, and X. All the Kurosu clan kids. One. With this, my plan will end largely in success. Oh no, it's about to get real. This is gonna be bad. The battle's about to happen, isn't it? Impossible! How could my ultimate shooter activated? Wait, let's see. God, the text is going so quick, it's hard to keep up. Impossible! How could my ultimate shooter activate his dynamite and self-destruct? Is this all? I thought he was your most prided AI shooter. You're just too strong, Master Gigatani. I have nothing left. Wait, you don't need any more training anyway. I'll do anything it takes to win. Next time on Beyblade X. To that distant place, but I am aiming for the complete domination. Even if it means sending despair into this world. Oh god, okay. Now let me... Chrome's walking down the alleyway. And then X. They're developing the bay. Does it show what bay it is? Oh god, this is like... X is running towards Chrome. Oh no. It's the culmination of stuff. They're doing this again. Except this time they're actually gonna battle. Oh god. That looks like Dran Strike. It looks like it's got 6 blades. They've all got a Orochi cluster. So they're not using their actual bays? Zero made them get rid of their other bays and they're all using a Orochi cluster. Maybe he sees there's like the full, like it brings out the potential of bladers more? I'm just surprised he's not having them use like clock or any of those other bays. Maybe he thinks that they just aren't effective with it anymore. That Orochi cluster's his best bet. Even he's having the kids use it. They're literally just becoming pawns. He literally stripped them of their own bays and making them use a Orochi cluster. X is looking at a bay in his hand. Oh! That's got to be Dran Strike. If they're showing it off, it's got to be coming out in like April. Yeah, and he's just sitting there like a freaking evil boss with his hands clasped like this, like he's watching over everything. And all the other pros said it themselves. It's the intertwining fate of like Chrome, X, and Zero. Dude, okay. This is gonna get ugly. This is where things are about to hit the fan big time. Like there's gonna be a major shift after this, but with them facing off, I don't know. Like Zero's trying to stop them from fighting each other. So is it gonna be like the other corrosives are gonna get involved, and then maybe like X and Chrome each take them out? Because ain't no way like they're strong, but honestly, 3, 4, 5, and 8 ain't getting by. Uh, yeah, they ain't getting by Chrome or X. And I mean, 5 hasn't faced X, but 5 lost to Multi. So I mean, yeah, Chrome already beat him. So they might be strong with the Orochi cluster, but I think all of them are still going to go down. And then when they go down and lose with this, I think this next battle will be what we really see on the same level from from 3, 4, 5, and 8. Because then going forward, obviously one, the big focus being like one, the way they're building him up. But 2, 6, and 7 are going to be brought in, probably with the second part of this arc, and it makes sense. That'll be the second phase for this big plan. So this is going to be like round one, if you will, of things involving Chrome, Zero, and X. And then there'll be probably a round two, but that round two is going to happen maybe towards the end, because it makes sense. They try not to have that battle happen yet. Keyword is yet. But then it happens later on. But we still got, I mean, Tenka, Omega. I think Quinn should be a part of things as well. The fact we haven't seen Quinn really battling with this, give her a new. I mean, there's like Shinobi Shuriken, or what the hell is it? Shinobi Cutter, yeah, Cutter Shinobi under Hasbro, but it's like Shinobi Shuriken under TT. With the UX Plus system, like UX expand blades, BX expand blades, perfect opportunity for some bladers to get bays. Um, and especially in the case of like it's right there, Cutter Shinobi or Shinobi Shuriken, whatever name it is they go with, that can be your new bay. Because definitely she's got to be in that realm. Like Rex is winning against these guys. Quinn's a legend, and Quinn's even stronger than Rex for sure. So she's got to be put in the fray of things like Quinn, Omega, Tenka. Those three definitely returning. Some of the queens returning. Damn it. Um, but yeah, and definitely you can imagine them doing like, even if it's a UX or a CX, regardless. But for Unicorn, for Viper, for Rhino, well, Rhino Reaper is literally right there. It's right in their lap. Have Cho use Rhino Reaper. You got Whale Flame, have Mako using Whale Flame. We get more bays and such with this second arc, and it could just be like the second arc coming in and being like, okay, Rhino Reaper, bay made. Because of the advancements of the Kurosu clan, we made new bays to keep up with like the growing, you know, change of Beyblade and going towards the future. So Mako gets Whale Flame. Um, Joe gets Rhino Reaper, and then they make a new Viper. They make a new Unicorn, a new Sphinx as well. Definitely for them, they deserve it. Uh, Even for like Golem, or if they even stick with the regular base, Golem, Garuda, Ghost Circle, like Ghost, all of them. You know what I mean? BX or CX versions of them could be a possibility too. Those are some new bays that we could see. Uh, yeah, of course, the intro of like 2, 6, and 7, a lot of different things, like even more build up, bring Tenka back in, bring Omega back in. Yeah, probably make a video on Arc 2, like things to expect from Arc 2, or what I want from Arc 2. But we'll let things build a little bit more maybe before I begin it. Or I could. We're far enough in. It's 18 episodes, and if they're going 50, 25 is the halfway point if they're doing 50 and they stop it at 150. Um, So we're not quite halfway through, but we're getting there. Like 7 more episodes. So probably, I mean, we're technically going into spring now. So it'll be like middle of spring. You talk about end of April. That'll be wild, dude. That's gonna be wild. Around the time when like it's WrestleMania, like in Vegas at the end of April, like middle end April, we're gonna be getting to like the crazy big time parts with this arc right smack dab in the middle. But yeah, it's things getting spicy. Things getting really really spicy for sure. Uh, but let's see. You guys got any thoughts or comments? Definitely feel free to put them in here. I'll stay live for a bit longer. But yeah, can't believe it's been a year since Cody dropped the F bomb on Rock after all the F bombs threw on him. Just leaves a plot hole. They can return to it. Who said it's done? Who said it's done? If they're smart, they will. Um. Oh yeah, that happened. Vince getting into the accident and stuff. But yeah, storming outside right now should be could be better, but this stream can only feel a little better. Hey, I'm grateful that you tuned in, man, and that I can help out. That's what these streams are all about. You know what I mean? It's about a bunch of like-minded people coming together, geeking out about bays and such. And I hope with my videos, it makes it where you guys can like. Obviously, if you're having a good day and such, adding to that much more. If you're having a rough day, hopefully pulling you out of the darkness and everything, because I totally get it. It being rough, it being tough, but just going, having fun, and geeking out about Beyblade. You know what I mean? Like Beyblade, bakugan, everything on here. And just having a good time with it, having fun, and right in the story and such, man. It's supposed to be like that safe space where like people can forget about the struggles of life even for a bit, just tuning in with these, like the live streams, the episode reaction, any of the videos. You know what I mean? Uh, that's what it's all about, dude. That's honestly what it's all about, and just having fun and creating our story and doing the damn thing, man. You know what I mean? Uh, Grand Strike is set for really set for May. That kind of surprises me. Would expect like April, especially if they're putting it in the show this early, like now, and he's gonna battle with it. Like it's March. I don't know if they could hold off on it that long. It would make sense if it dropped in like April, honestly. Like the fact it's coming out in that. Well, I don't know. Obviously, it's like a little placeholder thing, like expected to come out in May. I don't know. I just think it wouldn't make any sense because that seems really far out for them to drop it now, but then have it drop all the way in May. That's a whole month away. Well, I mean that's a whole 2 months away if they're gonna show it off now. But yeah, let's see. Favorite scene in the episode is the one where X and Bird are just talking. I like the downtime where the characters just chill with each other. Yeah, we need that. It doesn't always need to be like crazy action packed and everything, and they're building towards all the craziness and shit hitting the fan, of course. But yeah, it's just like people call it filler. It adds to the plot and personality and important moments with the characters and such, especially these two. It started with them, and it's circling back around, like how things started with them making Persona and then multi joining and everything. And yeah, it's it's cool. I love it. It's coming full circle, reminding us of the first moments and how much X has grown and built since the beginning, man. Like the series is so sick. It's so cool. I love the way they brought it back because like it took us down memory lane and being like, look how far we've come with this series, and for real, look how far it is and how popular it is right now. Looking out, popular across the entire world, world championships, events going on to the point where there's one for a damn car, dude. Holy shit. And events everywhere. Like, Beyblade obviously has been popular throughout each generation, but truth be told, we haven't seen anything like what we're experiencing with X right now. It's insane. It really is wild, man. It's awesome. Gotta get a part of these events, man. Like I'm itching for it. I haven't been to any event since birth, really like 2019, like before the world shut down and everything. So it's been 6, 7 years since I've honestly battled with people. Besides Ruby Drago, he's the only one. Besides that, 6, 7 years, it gets damn lonely, dude. I'm itching to go to to different events and such. Like, I mean, I'm in New York. I know there's scenes in different spots, and damn sure trying to save up and travel to go and be a part of these freaking events, man. Because I want to battle people. I'm ready. I want to. But yeah, let's see. Night. What's good, bro? Um, let's see. Hey, that's Beyblade. What's up, man? Rachna fan. Is that how you say your name? How you doing? Special bakugan video. Um, Probably I'll make it tomorrow. I've been busy. I've been busy with stuff just abound and everything. I got some like a special background video incoming, and also battles. Honestly, sleepy. It's been a long day, so yeah. Truth be told, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Um, at the end of not last month, but like the end of January, my girlfriend's cat passed away. His name was Apollo, aka Po Boy. He was a freaking legend. Honored that I got to meet him and such. It's like how Sable was for me. You guys remember Sable? Bless her soul, passed in 2023. This was like her Sable, like lifelong, just throughout the majority of her life, being with her cat. You know, like how Sable was a doggo, that was that way for me. But he passed and kind of put his wanted to obviously have a respectful ceremony and everything for him. So the ground being too cold because it's obviously been like a freaking ice cube in New York. Had him on ice for a bit of time, you know, and doing the actual like like putting him to rest tomorrow. And Satin just was digging a hole, like thinking about anybody who works like freaking like grave digging, like graveyard shifts or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Bless their souls, because even just sitting doing that, it's a hell of a workout, man. Digging a hole and such like that, like it really is. But yeah, I had to go and take a bath after that, and then get ready for the freaking stream. But yeah, but just been busy with a lot of stuff with life and processing stuff, and just gearing up for I guess the spring period. It's been getting warmer. So obviously this year there weren't any ice stadium battles or anything. They're special and it takes a lot to do them, and haven't had the time to really sit and like make a big time stadium for it. Cause just between like the transition from the end of last year into this year and everything, like during the winter period and such, a lot going on and everything. Just filming and doing what I can. Uh, just made it where it's been tough to plan out stuff and just trying to slow down and gear up for all the plans, even with this year, and got a lot done and getting a bunch caught up. Especially like even the releases, the TT, all the like TT and Hasbro both dropping a bunch of info and everything. Like keeping up with a lot of this shit is a lot. I got 13,000 videos on here. Y'all know it is a lot. But Rome was built a day, and things obviously building in time. I've got some battles that are gonna be going out with Hack Viking because I got that recently. And I also gonna be doing battles with what the hell is it? Fang Leon. I don't know how I should do it because King doesn't have him in the show, at least yet. It would make no sense if they like just Fang Leon and don't put it in the show or anything. And the color scheme is just like the ones that he has before, so it would make sense he has it. If not, if King doesn't own it, have his mom own it. That would be amazing. That would be really wild. It'd be a crazy swerve if his mom owned Fang Leon and King just used Leon Claw, Leon Crest, and then like she has Leon Fang, but it's the 460U. You know what I mean? Like it's literally like even her color scheme. It would make sense. But yeah, we gotta see how it goes. But for now, there's no actual blader for Leon Fang until we see it in the show. So I'm kind of like, I think I'm gonna start off doing battles that are non-anime battles. So the non-anime bays, I'll battle with it. I won't do the anime ones until if it's confirmed that it's in the show. Then if it's confirmed it's in the show, then I'll do anime battles with it as well. But yeah. So I guess those are the big time plans for X and the battles and such. Just a lot of stuff going on, and honestly keeping up. Like latest thing, got the random booster, did the battles with that, and yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Rio. Yeah, they're a good tag team. It makes sense why they're on hiatus right now because like I mean, Rhea's facing Jade. I gotta go and watch the rest of SmackDown too after this. But yeah, making a concept for a Super Mario Spider-Man film scenario. Hopefully, Sony and Marvel will hit me up. I mean, that's some pretty dope storytelling. Seeing and trying to make like a Spider-Man film type of thing. Love getting creative like that. Stuff like that, like like movies and everything, inspires even my skits. And with the burst skits, oh, I got so much inspiration. I'm just letting y'all know. I've been watching a lot of films and movies and stuff, and going back to some series that I watched before. A lot of inspiration. Also from like Burst itself. I've been watching through Bursts a lot, a lot. So, yeah, getting that extra inspiration as well. Remember the console wars? Sony became the true winner. I mean, oh, when PlayStation became the true. I mean, there's PlayStation, Xbox. No matter what, the whole console war thing I never gotten. I'm just like people have their own platform that they like. It doesn't like honestly, it doesn't matter. You're a gamer. Like it doesn't matter if you sit and you enjoy the Switch or you enjoy the PlayStation or you enjoy the Xbox or you enjoy PC or anything like playing on Steam or some shit. It doesn't matter. We're all gamers in our own way, and I never saw like the whole point like the wars and such. It's like yo, just it's about being like gamers and doing so in a healthy way and just obviously everybody has their preference, but maybe it's just me. I'm like it don't matter. I mean, I grew up. I played PlayStation 2, like my PlayStation 2 when I was a kid, when I was way younger. I mean, I played the Nintendo 64. I also played the PlayStation 2. I also played the Xbox. Played the 360. Played the Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Advance SP. Got into Nintendo stuff even more so afterwards. Then like the DS, and then having a DSi XL, and then 3DS, and then Switch. Now Switch 2. But still always had an appreciation for Xbox. I got a 360. Um, I don't have like a even an Xbox One or anything or Xbox Series X or any of those. The newest console I have is a Switch 2. But still, regardless, each platform, it doesn't matter. They have their own exclusives, and they're all just a big time part of the whole entire gaming world. And you know, just it's awesome being a gamer. As a Michigander, I'm proud to have such a weird tournament here. Probably won't go to it though since it's a farthest drive. Oh, I don't blame you. That's crazy though. Um, yeah, man. The fact that they're having a car is insane, man. It's crazy. Uh, some pretty big prizes for that, I think, too. Besides that, I'm pretty sure like Valkyrie Volt being one, Orochi Cluster being one, Wyvern Hover being one. Like, holy, that's gonna be an insane tournament, dude. I wonder who's gonna win it and take it back. Like, it's gonna be like ripples across not only Beyblade community, but like it's gotten attention of people that aren't even into Beyblade because they're like a car. I gotta go grab some bays and be a part of it. But Beyblade ain't just pay to win. It's about like practicing and shit with it too. That's gonna make it that much more intense. That event's gonna be ridiculous, man. I hope somebody in the community, like well, I mean, obviously somebody in the community is gonna be there, but somebody goes and films this shit, and sees how like all of it pans out and everything. Would I go personally? I mean, would have to save up for a ticket and all that good stuff and figure out all of that, and that's like it's like in 6 weeks, so I don't know. I don't think I can pull that off. Being in the cars and everything, there's a lot of expenses and everything with that. And you know, imagine if you win and you'd have to be local, or if not, like if you're going for a while, you'd have to go and take the car all the way back to wherever you're from or ride from. I mean, you have to have your license and drive and everything. Currently, I do not. I will work on that so I can go and actually drive to events and go and travel and battle people because I really want it. It's been 7 years and I've missed it a lot. But yeah, you know. I want a damn Orochi cluster though. I gotta try and find one somewhere. It's just so fucking expensive. It's probably the most expensive bay that there is right now. It's ridiculous how much is being scalped and the price skyrocketed just because it's strong. I'm like, damn it. This is a common bay in the show and doing the opposite in real life and everybody's scalping the shit out of it. Damn it. I really want one. But, patience. It'll hopefully happen at some point and be able to get one. And fingers crossed that Hasbro sees this right now and they take the opportunity when we start seeing season 3 and it gets to this point, they make Orochi Cluster into a damn booster. Like how they done for bays like Scale Shark and like even Keel Shark, random booster prize bays like Flame Cerberus, how they've done this. They do that with Orochi Cluster Orochi, and they make it shit. Pick up. So that will be a big time W. You want them to win this. You want them to show off the full potential of them fully learning from all of this. Make that damn bay. Especially, I know Aero Pegasus, Cobalt, Drake, Valkyrie, all of them being up in the air because they're rare bays. Even if they use the non-painted versions. I mean, they got a non-painted version for Cobalt Drake at this stage. Same thing for Aero Pegasus. And probably in the future it'll be the same case for Valkyrie Volt. But yeah. Finn puts a chair on JD and Dom May. Let's see. Jeez, Dom. I'm pretty sure Finn will probably turn. But yeah. Sorry to hear about the cat. May you rest in peace. Love that name. Yeah, Apollo. He was such a badass, man. He was such a cool cat. Still waiting for. Oh my god, they're probably gonna have some segment with Dom and Brock at some point. Just patience. Hope Arya's fine, even though she has a new owner. Same. I'm sure she's out there just being a badass kitty. Forever, she forever in my heart. I got her paw. On my arm. So yeah. Paying homage to her as well as her mama Snow, as well as her daughter Gracie. Reminder, my two-part Spider-Man film is darker than you think. Problem with Xbox 2013 presentation. Kept talking about TV content competition. Yeah, I mean, just the whole thing being the competition and everything. You know what I mean? The non-gamer who prefers playing games on PC, never cared about console wars, I've just found on music. Yeah, pretty much same. Only go for PC unless you're interested in what the PS exclusives are like. Yeah, PlayStation because Sony removed their game support. I mean, they have. I'm pretty sure there's exclusives for each game. So that's what they try to do is have their own exclusives that beats out the competition and such, or makes them unique. But yeah, use game restriction that makes no sense. I mean, honestly, yeah, like how even Nintendo bricks some consoles, but I mean, just don't hack it. Uh, that's why I've always been kind of traditional when it comes to the games, and I mean this in the context of hey, remember, leave him be. Don't mess with the kitty. I see you. Yeah, trying to mess with the kitty, Meanie. Emma's we have a cat, Diesel, who's going around. Emma likes going and chasing the cats sometimes, but yeah. So I it's yeah, I've just never gotten the whole council thing, you know. But it's just about to each their own with each game system. But let's see. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I've been more of a physical game type of person. I like it if I can get a physical copy or a cartridge of a game, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm not just gonna try to get like a digital version unless that's all there's available. So, for example, I even tried to get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 because I was a fan of Tony Hawk games. I got 1 and 2 as like the actual cartridge. A lot of the games I have is cartridge, except for a couple of cases like Animal Crossing, you know. But I usually try to get the cartridge. That way, like having the rights for the games and everything, just like the nostalgia of having a game case and the cartridge and everything with it. Um, well, yeah, there's a game called Skate Story, which right now is just digital. I think they're gonna make like an actual cartridge for it, which I'd rather get that. Just something nostalgic about having the game cases and everything. You know what I mean? If I were to get an Xbox, I'd get a Series X because it actually isn't just fully digital. It has the copies of the games and stuff. You know, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it's how I am. Do you think Beyblade is pay to win? I don't think so. No. Like, are there bays that are tougher to get? Like, for example, especially right now, I know Hover Wyvern you can get, but like Wyvern, Hover, Valkyrie Volt, Arrow, Pegasus, you know, the rare bays. But even some of them, like out of all of them, Arrow Pegasus is the one you see big time, like meta. The whole entire idea of meta, doing this long enough, you know what I mean? Like obviously there's some people see like the testing, things are meta, not meta, according to all the testing and stuff. But you have underdog bays that literally go and put in that work. It's just about testing with them and finding what works for you. And that's what I love about X because it's the system that like balances things out that much more. With old systems, yeah, weight was obviously a big time thing. There wasn't an extreme rail that made it balance for like big time attackers that were lightweight. Where X it does that. The bays might be lightweight and such, but if you get a huge launch in, even with the lighter bays, they have enough attack. Like it's about design with it too. You might have a lighter bay, but if it has some good design with it and you get a good launch in, it gets the kick and the oomph to go off the extreme rail and go in and hit a bay. You can even take out something like a wizard rod or all these meta combos. You know what I mean? It's about having a bay and just like doing your research, testing, and seeing what works for you, not just the meta stuff. So I wouldn't say it's pay to win. Obviously, there's big time things that like, oh, statistically, this bay strong, like oh, shark scale or wizard rod or certain combos of meteor dragoon or like cobalt dragoon, like certain combos like elevate, etc. or like phoenix wing. You know what I mean? Hover wyvern, etc., etc. There's so many different options, even in like what's popular and then now them even building up things with CX, so like Emperor Blast, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? The heavy assist blade, wheel assist blade, blah 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 blah. Just the balance of it is what I love about this system. Because even the lighter bays and such, you get a hard launch in. I've seen it. Like you dude, you get some days like a viper tail or something that slept on. Dragon Sword's still strong to this day with its attack. You know, we saw one, somebody used it at the World Championship, literally a Dragon Sword. And that's just, I was seeing it. That's the first X Bay, and the fact that somebody's using it in the World Championship, they made it that far and used it, is so sick. That's what I love about it. So, before, I'd say definitely with series like Burst, because Burst became more like pay to win. You know what I mean? Because each series that came out made the previous one obsolete. Basically, even under TT, because like single layer, dual layer, balance with them, but then the dual layers overpowering single layers for the most part, except for a few like Odin. And then you had the God Bays that came in and shut down all the stuff before for damn sure. And then even with the God, then you had the Chose Bays coming in with all the metal and everything, outclassed them. And then the GT bays did that with the Chose bays in a lot of the cases, except for like a couple that hung in there like Perfect Phoenix. And then after GT, Super King did the same thing. And then Dynamite Battle, you saw with each series making the previous one obsolete. It's kind of what Gen 1 Bakugan did with the G power going up with each season that much more. But then when the second era came around, they had it much more balanced throughout all of them to where like season one Bakugan you can still use with season five Bakugan because it was that balance. Obviously some strength with the season five Bakugan, little increase, but like it was still really balanced. And the TCG made it that much balance, and that's what I love about the second gen of Bakugan. But with X doing that same sort of thing, honestly, like learning from Burst, this is like showing how TT and Hasbro learned from Burst. where it's not like a crazy like pay to win type of scale with shit, which each season making it where everything in the previous season's obsolete. Nah, Phoenix Wing's still hanging in there. You could use Dran Sword, you could use a bunch of base from even the first season still. Somebody you can make a Dran Buster work, you know? Um, yeah, that's one thing I love about this because we're in the third season and things are very balanced to where you could do season one base still, um, or arc one base, and that's what I love, and that's why I just want to see with this the balance. I obviously make things more diverse with the UX plus, or UX Infinity, CX Infinity, BX Infinity, all of them. It's cool how they're sitting and they're going switching up things with that. Just make sure things remain balanced because it is very balanced thus far. So I'd say this gen is probably the least pay to win out of all of them. Even with Metal Flight, the weight got so wild that things were wild. Are some bays heavier with this generation? Yes, but it is exposing how weight isn't everything. Design and such is so important when it comes down to it, and it's not just about the weight as well. It's about just knowing your parts and what works with them. Because you got some CX bays that are obviously really heavy and everything, but they're balanced to where like UX bays are still putting in work, BX same thing, and then CX combos even working more. And it's awesome. They're making it where like none of these series are above one another. They're all equals, like a triangle, and meant that check each other. And that's what I love about this. It's that balance. It's that balance with X, and that's the beauty of it. So I would say no, is not. Share your games on Xbox. You have to pay a fee. That sucks. Like, yeah, I had to go do that. I mean, there's like game share on the Switch. WrestleMania plans? Uh, Probably sitting watching it. Might get some food. Um, Hopefully be hype about it. I'm pretty sure like things are gonna get spicy with WrestleMania. So yeah, on the road there. I mean, we're just getting started with it. We got like two. It was originally two confirmed match. Probably now three. Shit's gonna be chaotic with the WWE title match. I gotta go and see how not Raw, SmackDown ends. But yeah. Which do I like better, the Beyblade X series or the Beyblade Burst series? Whenever people ask me this, I'm pretty sure I piss them off because it's like I don't have a favorite series. I love them all for different seasons, well, for different reasons. I might have favorite seasons from each one, but I still think they all add something to it. So I wouldn't say I don't know. Like I like them both for different reasons. Like I said, like Burst is the biggest Beyblade series we've ever gotten. X is on track to honestly, if it stays as successful as it is, on track to it could possibly be the biggest. But that's a huge hole to fill because even like size wise, I'd say maybe about the realm of Plastic Gen, maybe at this stage. But Plastic Gen started everything, and then obviously all the series after that getting bigger. But probably around the realm of Plastic Gen size wise, maybe like a bit smaller. But then Metal Fight had like 12 random boosters and like four seasons and everything. So probably in like a year or two it'll be at the length of like how Metal Fight was. And then like to reach Burst status, Burst went from 2015 to 2023 technically. So that's 8 years, man. Like 7 seasons and everything, 8 years with it. So that would mean that like X would have to last until like 2031, 2030 or 2031 to reach that level. Will it? It's on track and doing really well and doing strongly. So we gotta see. But yeah, I like them for different reasons. Obviously, Burst with the whole Burst gimmick, it's fun seeing like parts fly everywhere because of Burst and everything, and then the plastic, and then obviously them adding metal contact points and stuff more. As Burst went along, less Burst happened with the bays. Except DB kind of balanced it out. It made it like where more bursts happen compared to Super King, I guess. Because double chassis bays, you know what I mean? But yeah, still, like, I love how balanced X is. No series has been as balanced as how like X is, and that's wow, man. You heard of the puzzle game app Rock Blast? I think I've heard of it. Um, let's see. What composers would you advise people that are just would I advise people that are just now beginning Beyblade, like say they're using a quad drive Beyblade? It depends on the series and honestly what's comfortable for you. So that's what I mainly say for it. Like personally, I'm a blader. I mean, I enjoy defensive stamina, but I'm definitely much more of a blader that loves my attack and balance, especially balance because it's so unpredictable. Uh, yeah. So I guess that even shows like the bays that I have because like Hydra, Leonis, Koshidra, attack and balance types. But yeah, let's say whatever type mainly works for you in that case. So and it depends on what series. You know what I mean? Like burst season one, like singular dual layer bays, or like God bays, Cho-Z bays, GT bays, Super King bays, Dynamite bays. They're all different like levels and also combos. It just depends on what works for you. And with X, kind of the same thing. There's just a lot more a lot more evenness with the options. I'll say. Uh, but yeah, like I said, I'm mainly an attack and balance blader myself, so I enjoy some good attack and balance combos. Um, I think Bullet Griffin is gonna have a projectile gimmick, Infinity Natto type shit. Dude, I'm thinking the way that thing looks, it would be cool if it has the gimmick where like it splits into two or something like that. They find a way to do that. I would love that. But then how they count it as a burst, that's the main thing. Griffin, I don't know. I don't think they'll do like the double gimmick, like a gimmick like that quite yet. It's mainly just like the UX combined Blade Ratchet. But Griffin, Rocket Griffin Hexa, that thing, come on, man. I expect that it'd be a Kurosu Clan Bay. Why? Because Griffin, it's paying homage to Archer Griffin, it's paying homage to Earth Aquila. Definitely those two. And having Hexa, it's like WD. Earth Eagle, WD. And the shape of it being pretty round, it's giving me like Duo vibes, like Duo Uranus. Um, yeah, dude, I'm excited for it. It's definitely just it seems like an homage bay to like Eagle or Aquila and Griffin. So I can imagine that being a Kurosu clan bay because it's Rocket Griffin under TT. So we've seen it, and with that name, man. 4 letters, one word. You know. Uh, what do I think about this? Do I think X or Jackson is actually unbeatable? Like, can he never be defeated? Like, no matter what. Um, Strong, but there's no unbeatable blader. Honestly, it's about just testing the limits and his true power starting to show. And I made a lot of theories talking about things with him with this season, especially. Uh, Zero's got his eyes on him, and I don't think he's gonna be unbeatable. The wildest thing would be like the biggest moment is like when he would lose, and that would be a big time build because that man has never lost. Like you might see him lose like a round or like drawn a round, but full fledged battle, no, we haven't seen that. What I think would be you have to save it as a wild moment. It's like something special. And I've said it with one of my theories and such. What if things hit the fan with this? Zero goes batshit, unmasks, somehow brainwashes X and brings out that dark power in him and brings him over to the side of evil. They do that some way, somehow. Either like he underestimates X and X wins it and then he still stays undefeated or something like that. Or he has his way, does some brainwashing type shit with him, and X turns evil. He turns like his crazy aura against him and then manifests it in his own way, and then X battles for Zero or something. Obviously, not being himself, but needing somebody to go and save him at this stage. But not even Chrome being able to do it, Omega being able to do it. Like, that would be the most terrifying shit. And that's why I've said, even with my theories, like, if that were to happen, it would be terrifying. Nobody's beating him fully. But there being one Blader who has a big enough connection that knows him well enough that has been growing and growing and growing because they've been building up some Bladers to be growing and growing and growing. Uh, Common Z is one of them. You know, they had this man beat King in the title match recently, and that's a big milestone. Like King is strong. and he managed to be king. So Pendragon fully establishing why they're on top of the X. But uh, if there's anybody I could believe and truly believe in my heart that would do it the way they're building him up, X being defeated by Bird. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Bird. You know, he might like this man went from being like the bottom. I mean, he excelled in so much shit before like going to X City and Beyblading and everything, and just having the slow build with him. They're doing the slowest build in history. Uh, because you got multiple protagonists. X being the man to beat, like insane protagonist, strong as shit, like how you have a Jenga, if you will, where Bird's being built as like an underdog, like a Hikaru Hyuga. Not so much a Bell, because Bell just went in and was wrecking house, but like Hikaru Hyuga, honestly, kind of like Vault as well. Uh, like that type of big time underdog type of protagonist that rises up and becomes the strongest at a very pivotal point. You know, it shows the building and the growth. We've seen it over 2 seasons. Now this being the third season, if they pulled the trigger with this at the end, I can imagine that if X did go down that path, Bird being the saving grace. You know, and there are people that believe in him, like look at Zonamos. Honestly, even Tenka. She might call him Bird Brain, but she believes in Bird for sure. Uh, yeah. Let's see. Praying the Rocket, Griffin as the bullet gimmick would easily be my favorite UX if so. Not giving my hopes too high though. I can imagine a gimmick where it splits in two, like I said. Like that type of gimmick, it's got Hex on it. So I don't know. Unless they have some way of like it splitting in two. I don't know if we'll get that type of gimmick yet. But I imagine them implementing gimmicks like that more in the future, especially having like the Infinity system now with BX, UX, and CX. We'll definitely get more gimmicks with things, and I'm excited to see how they implement more of them. Let's see. Screenplay. Da, da, da. Oh, damn. Wow, that's a yeah. It seems like an emotional story. Spin Master disrespected Bakugan, the anime. First on Bakugan guy still, and knew that they got. Yeah, the way that they went and just rebooted it, all they had to do was just be patient and put out the cards and everything, get the distribution right, and they could have easily just like, even though it was the end of Gen 2, uh, they could have just put out the cards. You know what I mean? Give it some time, put out the cards, have the game still be successful, rerun all the show and everything so people can watch it, get into it, marinate with it more. Yeah, just switching into Gen 3, that's what honestly was like a big time nail in the coffin. Like the show, according to Harvard Ren's really good. I do want to watch it at some point. Just with the figures, I definitely didn't keep up with the Bakugan as much because things just being expensive and mainly the gameplay and everything. They switched it up. Like it was so good from Gen 2 and then Gen 3. They just completely rebooted it again. Mainly focused on the money and everything and just like, you know, we should have just stuck with Gen 2 and seen it all the way through and just put the cards out and everything and done what they could have and marinated with it until it went on hiatus inevitably. That would have been a smoother way for it to go instead of like trying to pull this, you know, the Gen 3 thing because they clearly tried to get the fans from Burst to come over, like Beyblade Burst to go over to Bakugan and then they put in like the spin gimmick with the blades and stuff on the outside. They took away what made Bakugan Bakugan. Like, yes, they're the Baku Turbine Bakugan that you put the ripcord in and everything. Those are fine because they're still spinning and stuff, but they still have the marble gimmick and they open and Bakugan stand, all that good stuff. Not having a big bar that's treating them like Beyblades and battling and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it was just like a complete 180 because with X coming out, they took a bunch of the fans from Bakugan and brought them over to Beyblade. I've been a fan of both always, but I've seen how the pattern even has gone. Like, and that's just a fact how it went. A lot of Bakugan fans went over to Beyblade X, you know. So it was the exact opposite. They should have just like kept going with Gen 2 and everything, which yeah, but hopefully Spin Master does what Hasbro did after Burst. They sit back, they learn, they realize how things went wrong and such, and they come back with a better game that's solid that people love because it's a franchise that people love, and just they gotta just do things right with it if it does return. And you know damn well if it does, I'll be here making content and such on it. It's been a minute since I've done Bakugan. I apologize, and I know that's why a lot of people probably unsubscribe from my channel. I love y'all Bakugan fans. I do, with all my heart. Y'all know I love Bakugan as well. I got tattoos. Come on. Pyrus, Darkest, like, yeah, Arliss, freaking Havoc, Tico. Yeah, I, come on. Bakugan Academy, one right there. The Oratoa, that's the symbol right there for the Oratoa, season 3. Um, yeah, and I plan on making some more profiles and everything. It just takes a lot longer to sort through Bakugan cards and everything. You got to think of the Bakugan, the cores, the cards you're gonna use. You only have 40 cards, so you got to think of like everything from the flip cards down to like the action cards and everything, and what you want to work with your deck, which takes quite a bit of time. Even making one deck. Ask anybody who's a part of Gen 2 Bakugan that have the Bakugan and know the game. It takes time for it. As opposed to like getting some bays and making combos and everything. It takes a lot more time deck building. But yeah. I like your theories, man. I could definitely see that. Yeah, for sure. I got a whole playlist of them. They're theories I made for season 3 or arc 3. So since this season started, I've been theorizing for a lot of this stuff, and it's been aging like wine with a lot of it. So I made a playlist for all these videos, so you can go and check it out. All the proof is there. Been predicting a lot of this shit from the very beginning of this season before things really started panning out. Obviously, adding more things to it, if you will, like the seasonings and such to the theories as it's gone along. Any ones that haven't worked, obviously scrapping, which many of them haven't been scrapped. A lot of the theories I made are still ongoing and like building, and it's like a lot of them age like wine and going into the true knot of things. And it's, I've said it from the jump, I'm excited, but I'm nervous. So like if it's anything like how the theories I made were, we're in for a devastating season. It's already been devastating, and it's about to get that much more. Like shit's about to hit the fan. The volcano has been brewing, and it's starting to get to that point where the pressure is building big time. The question is, when is it really, really gonna erupt? And I think we're getting pretty close. Is getting wild. Let's see. Oh, Supernatural. Oh, I mean, I know the show Supernatural, but yeah. Oh, Spider Man. Damn. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a wild. Yeah, that's a wild hybrid. Did I watch the Super Bowl? Not much. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, a lot. It's funny because like either people loved the halftime show or didn't like it. I thought it was fine. I thought it was great, and I didn't really watch the Super Bowl. I just I know the Seahawks won. It was the main thing. Like, oh hey, Patriots. But regardless, let's see. NASCAR. Cars like to run slower than faster. Audience is very. I mean, some people like NASCAR. It's fun seeing car racing and stuff. Just hoping the drivers stay safe and everything. There's always a risk with that too. You're gonna be watching SmackDown? Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. I was watching it, and then I stopped to obviously do the episode reaction. I'm like, I'll go and watch the rest of it, so to find out what happens. Obviously, some craziness is gonna happen, but yeah. One Kurosu is a man. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. This man's not even showing his true power. I got a feeling they're gonna pull the Free De La Hoya with him, where like he's gonna have like a full fledged just battle for him. Like that fucking jacket's gonna come off. Man's gonna have like weights on him or something. Uh, and just be unleashed. Like man's off pulling boulders or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, the way they're building him up, and then 2, 6, and 7, same thing. Like it's gonna be wild. They're definitely gonna be a part of the second arc. Never expected Dom to lose after a Kurt. Nah, man, that's Danhausen. Like he's one of the wrestlers I kept up with at least a little bit. Mainly watch WWE, but a fan of other wrestling shows. But like Danhausen, I loved his comedy. But like, you get cursed by that man, nah. And that being the big gimmick, like if it's like you get cursed by him and then you have misfortune happen, they're doing like a little bit of a carrying cross, killer cross type of thing with this, a little bit and that type of thing. Where everybody who he's passed has you know, had a changed effect or outcome afterwards. And I mean, it's already started. Danhausen cursed Dom, and Dom lost his title. So yeah, it's gonna be wild. What's next after Finn betrays or leaves Judgment Day? Him probably having a run with the IC title or some shit. You know, well, eh, actually, I don't know. Probably a feud with Dom and Judgment Day, him being a pain in their side. But you talk about everybody saying how Drew deserved to get a big time boost with things like, oh, hey, Drew, give him his roses and everything. I say the same shit about Finn. I man, it's been a decade. It's been about a decade since he won the fucking title, and he held it for a day. He got injured, and it was just a case of right place, right time, bad luck. Got injured, and he's had title matches and such, but it's gone down. The man deserves to win a world title again. Like you talk about a story of that one, like Finn, man, definitely Finn. Um, Street Profits Titantron theme. Oh, their theme, like their classic theme when they had the solo cuts and everything was a bop. That was a dope one. Um, but let's see. Ember, come on, honey, come on. You're okay. Nobody's out there. You safe, sweetie. Hi. The doggos came in here. I think these new UX Infinity bays are gonna be let's see, burstable. It's more prone to burst depending on which bit you see. Some show Z type. Not necessarily. I mean, can't necessarily say that. Some of them, some of them could be like 7 or other ratchets and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say more burstable. Um, they're still gonna have like decent burst resistance. They're just making it where like lower customization, probably so that people can exploit these new bays and they won't be OP. So it makes sense how they're doing it. They want to keep the balance because UX is already like is solid. You know what I mean? Like look at Hover Wyvern, you got Mummy Curse, you got Wizard Rod. Obviously stuff like Phoenix Wing and such with BX, and then CX starting to get more of a build. They want to keep things balanced. So if they are raising the weight of bays a bit, maintain the balance by less customization. Hey, you're fine. You're okay. This is your brother. And you're here too. Yeah, I love you guys. But yeah, they both sitting in my feet. There's the whole chasing the whole members. Her name's Emma, but we just got nicknames for her like Shmemba, Mema, Bema. I got Chase. I think of Inuyasha, so I always say Mr. Master Mustard to him. So like sometimes it'll be like, hi Mister, hi Master, hi Mustard. Sometimes I know I'll be like Mustard. I think he understands. Like I think they both know their nicknames and such. But yeah, they both really smart and they're both sweet doggos. Emma's a border collie, and Chase is an Aussie, an Australian Shepherd. So yeah, they're both cute. Oh, you gotta go? All right, no, not you. Thanks so much for coming by, man. I really appreciate it. Yep, doggos. What new superstars that are potentially becoming undisputed champ? Oh, who do I think have the potential in the future? I mean, talking about in a few years being major stars: Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, uh, Obafemi, Javon Evans. Javon, that'll be a big story because like he's so young. He could become the youngest world champion. Now, if they build him up the right way, that'll be insane. Even being Randy's record, because Randy was 24, Javon's like 21. So if he can win that title sometime in the next couple years, shit, that'll be insane, man. Uh, but yeah, I say it's a pretty good list. People that are underrated that definitely should be world champions or something, such as some point. I mean, the biggest case is Finn Balor and LA Knight. That's for me, I'd say. But Industries would be bland if Japan didn't exist. Oh, like every culture adds a bunch of stuff to it, but like Japan's culture and such and how they do things, yeah, for real. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Germany, yeah. Japan gave us Toyota, Sony, Honda, France, Louis Vuitton, Chanel. Exactly. Each part of the world just adds and contributes to things overall. You know, supply, demand, trade, all that good stuff from the different parts of the world. Dream battle, Genro versus Zero. Honestly, I think Zero would body him at this stage. I hope Genro. It will be cool if Genro gets another bay because I mean, we got Silver Wolf, which is UX. We got Hunt, which is CX. It would be cool if we did get a BX Wolf. A BX Wolf that's one piece with a blade or something like that. That would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. South Korea, Samsung, Hyundai, LG, Switzerland, Rolex, and Nestle, UBS. Yeah, literally everywhere. Italy, Lamborghini, Ferrari. Yeah. Want to see more diss track promos in WWE? Superstars could do diss tracks. Like rap. I mean, I don't know many of them that will sit there and like rap or something in promos like that. But you talk about like this is Punk and Roman. Oh my god. If you've seen freaking Raw, you know. What I want to see a Backlash. Obviously, more like WrestleMania being the start of things, but then Backlash things will build that much more. Uh, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit of like a pattern with things because it's obviously gonna be like the aftermath of WrestleMania, but with so much happening in the build and stuff, because then you'll have like Seth. If Seth's back, then Seth, Roman, Punk, that whole story is unresolved, and then like if Braun's back by that point too, which I think he might even make it back for WrestleMania, like that whole thing, like the whole scene on Raw is gonna be insane. Like if you have Seth, Punk, Roman, and Braun, like in a vision and shit, that whole scene alone on Raw is gonna be nuts. And then you got like SmackDown. SmackDown gotta keep up with all that because Raw being freaking loaded. Yeah, yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah, that was insane. That was an insane line. I'm like, oh god. Now the whole internet wrestling community is like, oh god, Larry, oh no, Roman's gonna pull out Larry Khan. Oh god. Um, yeah, just Vince is nah. He shouldn't be in charge again. Definitely not. Hopefully they figure out things more like going ahead. Because even with like recently, they had switch ups with the creative. Like Road Dogg's gone. I'm like, damn. But yeah, we got to see what they do. But anyways, guys, I guess that is gonna do it. Uh, better without. Yeah, it's been probably been getting better. It's been kind of slow, I'd say, a bit with the beginning of this year. But yeah, thoughts on WWE. Really, I mean, that I remember they went to Bologna and they had that whole promo with Punk and Rollins and Reigns. That was wild. Clash in Italy. I mean, looking forward to it. Honestly, the international crowds when it comes to it, like they're wild, man. Top price for a Beyblade tournament is a Beyblade custom cyber shop. Dude, if they did, if nah, that'll be insane. If somebody drops that much, if tournaments were becoming that big to where that level of stuff was put on the line, oh my god. Which I mean, we got a car, which that alone is insane. But yeah, Backlash in Tampa. Let's see, where's Critical Penguin is from? Oh, um, I've heard the name. Yeah, I've heard of the name, but I haven't really seen the content. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off. Stay tuned. I've got some battles done. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. There probably won't see any. Probably won't be any scheduled tonight. I actually got the episode reaction, but starting tomorrow, some more episodes and stuff are gonna be going. So, yeah, sponsors you want to see and Don't want to see collab. I don't know. I mean, they got a bunch of sponsors already. Honestly, yeah, I'm honestly not sure. Inferno Ba Oh yeah, I remember Inferno Backlash. Hell yeah, Insta Burst, man. My boy. I had the honor of facing Backlash, and like I managed to win with Hydra, but Backlash is a damn monster, and it's so cool. And I have mad respect to that man and his Bay. They are freaking dope for sure. But oh yeah, Prime. but yeah. Anyways, guys, with that, I'm gonna end this off. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. Or let it rip. Any chance for more Bakugan content? Yes, there will be more Bakugan content incoming. I'm hyped about Bakugan. It's been too long, and I'm itching to make deck profiles. I just got to sort through cards and everything, and also working on moving some stuff. So, with that being said, in the future, you won't see it all the time, but like how it was recently, kinda, you're gonna be seeing more of Studio A again. So that'll be some big time hype for the long time fans. You know what I mean? Seeing Studio A. But you'll see a switch of the backgrounds, but you will be seeing Studio A more. And with that, it's probably where I'll be able to make profiles more because like all the cards and everything. And there's a lot of shit to sort through, man. There's a lot. It's a lot deck building. If you have Bakugan cards and got into it big time, you'll know what I mean. But there's definitely gonna be more Bakugan content. Um, I'll say this: I have something big planned for Bakugan before. I'm guessing probably before the summer. So I'll leave it at that. But I got plans, man. Hopefully that brings some hype. But it's gonna be awesome. Time to switch things up again, man, and send a big time bolt. So yeah. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot, but let it rip. Speaking of Bakugan, Bakugan, bro. But I'm up out of here, guys. Have a good night. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in.